Hello, Gemini. Happy birthday to y'all. Whether it's past or it's coming, happy birthday. Best of wishes. Alright guys, so we're going to do the June 2019 tarot readings for the Gemini Collective. Okay, it's going to be a general tarot reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody. Take what does, let the rest go. I have premeditated and shuffled on the deck, the cards, so we're not going to spend too much time doing that. What else? I think that's about it. Alright, let's get into it. Alright, Spirit, I ask that you come into this space, that you connect me with the Gemini Collective. Use me as a clear channel, more of you, less of me, Spirit, so that I may help relay the best possible messages for the Gemini Collective that will be of service to them through the month of June 2019. I ask that you give me the eyes to see, the ears to hear, clairvoyancy, discernment, love, compassion, humility, light, wisdom, to read, see, hear, feel the message is clear for the Gemini Collective. Thank you so much, Spirit. Alright guys, let's check it out. I keep wanting to kind of shuffle it differently, but I just keep coming back to how I usually do it, so I should probably just do it that way. Alright. Alright, Spirit, what do we have for Gemini? What's going on? Thank you. Queen of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. Alright, what is the message for Gemini, the Gemini Collective for the month of June 2019? What's the message? Thank you. Alright, Nine of Swords. Okay. Okay, so let's see. Eight of Wands in the reverse. Eight of Swords in the reverse. The Sun, and Five of Wands. Alright, let's get one more. One more for Gemini, please. One more for Gemini. Wrapping it up for the Gemini Collective. Just one more card, please. That's 10. More for the Gemini, thank you. Okay. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Bottom of the deck, we have the Hermit in the reverse. Okay. Excuse me. Alright, so the underlying energy is the Hermit in reverse. Okay, so I feel like this month there's a lot going on for you guys. So much so in your external world that we're having a hard time getting a moment to kind of be with ourselves and our own thoughts, and really kind of, you know, look within. Do some introspection where it's like we don't have the time to do that because so much is going on in our external world. You know, it's causing a lot of chaos because there isn't that balance of getting that time to be alone with yourself, because you just have too much to take care of. You could be dealing with a Leo, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or a Virgo. Okay. It looks like this month there's going to be emphasis on making enough money, getting the things done, the jobs, getting your finances together. For some of you, there's this feeling of maybe a home kind of falling apart because of finances. Because either someone's not listening to you or you are not able to hear someone else. Okay, there's a lot of combativeness, petty arguments, competition within the home that is actually tainting, bringing toxicity to a home. Okay. Some of you, you're using work to get out of your head. It's your place where you can actually find a little solitude, but that's only because it's not even solitude. It's finding a place where you can really drop all the other things that's going on in your life, because you have to stay focused at work. You're focused on the task at hand while you're there. That's a place where you feel good, where you feel the most peace, even if it still isn't like some grand amount of peace. There's a sense of peace there. I also see a lot of lack of communication and understanding, a lack of compromise going on here with whoever you're dealing with, whoever's in your home, or whoever you're dealing with, right? Person or persons. There's a sense that something or people are really trying to dim your light, but you're kind of saying, fuck them. At least you're trying to, right? You're really trying to hold on to your goals, what you want. You're not allowing anyone to really get in the way of that. At least that's what you're showing externally. Internally, I feel like there's a really gnarly battle going on with yourself. That also stems from whoever you are dealing with. It's keeping you up at night. You might be getting some bad dreams. Pay attention to your dreams, by the way. During this month, there could be some very important messages within them that need to be paid more attention to. Let's pull some clarifiers. Spirit, could you please help me clarify? We'll start with the Queen of Pentacles. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? What does she have to say? Please clarify the Queen of Pentacles. What does this Queen of Pentacles have to say? Yikes. That's a lot. Okay, so we have Ten of Swords, Death in reverse, Ace of Cups in reverse, and Six of Wands. Okay. For some of you, if this has to do with like a partnership, it's coming to an end, or it's trying to come to a completion. Someone's definitely going to get hurt in the midst of it, but if not one of you, both of you. But in the end, this is a victory. This is for the best. Especially if you stay in this Queen of Pentacles position. This situation actually might be teaching you, training you to actually graduate to this Queen of Pentacles position, in a sense of she holds on to what she knows has value to her, whether that's herself, her morals, her material abundance. She's not letting go of the goal, of the prize, of what really matters, right? Within this loss, there is something to be gained. And I feel like it's a sense of, it's just a sense of self-worth, loving yourself, really. For some of you, in a relationship, you're finding out that this actually isn't really the love of your life that you thought it was supposed to be, or had potential to be. And we have the Hermit again. For some of you, there's, you could be dealing with a Virgo. There's, you or the person you're dealing with, once this ends, somebody's going to be a little gloaty. Someone's going to try to act like it doesn't bother them. Don't let that bother you. And I really actually don't think it will be. One of you is going to be like, I don't care, and like do that thing where like you try to ignore the issues that are at hand and like go party or keep yourself busy with friends or something like that. And then the other one is going to go within, is going to take that time to really reflect on what has just happened. Can you please clarify the Ten of Pentacles in reverse for me? Please clarify this Ten of Pentacles in reverse. What's going on in the home? What's going on with the finances? Yeah, so King of Pentacles and Nine of Cups in the reverse, clarifying the Ten of Pentacles. You could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. Again, now we have a couple. Queen's upright. So I feel like for the male in this situation, there's a very greedy, selfish, energy coming from, I feel like, more of the person you're dealing with. It might be you, but I feel like this is who you're dealing with, and this is why the home is such a wreck. Frivolous with their finances, just greed, selfish, a lot of that going on. This person might be depending on you to wrap up the finances, to have everything together, but yet they're sitting back and not really doing shit about it. They're not trying to help. They just want you to do all the work, is what I'm feeling. This person, and to them, this is like heaven. This is like, because they're just kicking back while you're doing all the work, while you take on all the stress. And ultimately, they just think they can be lazy. There's quite a big ego going on here too within this person you're dealing with. Feeling very entitled to things that they don't even take the time to really earn. Okay, and that could really be throwing things off, making things imbalanced within your home. Clarifying the Nine of Swords, we have the Six of Pentacles. You're so stressed. It's really heavy, actually, very, very heavy. It's like I can't do this anymore, I can't take this anymore, I'm so tired, like, I give, like, there needs to be some kind of balance. Like, why, like, I'm doing this because I feel for whoever I'm dealing with, you know. They might give you some pity party. But it's like enough is enough. Can you please clarify this Eight of Wands in reverse? Can you please clarify the Eight of Wands in reverse? The Hierophant in reverse. So we have strong Taurus energy here. I will go with it. Okay. Okay. In the midst of wondering, what do I do? What is the right thing to do? Okay, so scratch that. So okay, so for some of you, either you or the person you're dealing with hasn't really been communicating, is doing their own thing, is taking, is really going against the grain as far as what the right thing to do here is. For some of them, they're rekindling a relationship from their past. There's going to be communication about this. This could be with the Taurus. The Taurus woman could be coming into the home, wrecking the home. Because there's some affair going on. This person is from somebody's past. There's going to be communication about this eventually, which is going to bring a Tower moment where everything feels like it's falling apart because what the fuck? Whoever is having this affair, whether it be you or the person you're dealing with, has in their head, in their mind, it's like this other person brings some kind of fire back to them, some kind of spark, right? And that's why they choose to make the decision that they have to spend time again with this person from the past. Very well could be a Taurus. For some of you, the person's going to be like, I'm not going to act on this, like, but I needed to tell you because this is what I'm dealing with, and this is why things have been kind of chaotic in the home, because I've been keeping this. Some of them aren't going to act on it, and when they don't act on it, they're going to pretend to be happy by staying in the situation that they have been in already with you or Take it how it resonates if it's you, vice versa. Some of you already know that they're seeing this person, or that they're thinking about this person, or they've been in contact with this person, and that creates a lot of jealousy. Some of you guys are really, really in your head about this person coming back because you just work so hard, and for whoever to come in, and or for your person to just go out and, you know, tear down whatever you guys have already built is really rough, especially if you're the one who has been putting in all the work and the other person's just been feeding off of you. That's rough. That's really rough. It seems as though either you or the person you're dealing with, after all this has come to the light, tries to put in some effort to start over and make things right. They want to work together with you. They try to acknowledge that you're the one that they want because you are the best, because X, Y, Z, but you're having a really hard time accepting whatever they're trying to offer you as far as confirmation that they love you, or they need you, they want you, all this stuff, and you're just kind of like this, ugh, bullshit. Yeah, Nine of Swords in reverse. You can't get the thoughts out of your head that he's been emotionally unavailable to you, or sorry, I shouldn't say he or she is emotionally unavailable to you while they've been giving all of the heart that you've been wanting into someone else. You cannot understand. It's kind of unfathomable to you. Okay, clarifying the Sun, we have the Hangman and Eight of Swords. Okay, so we're gaining oh, okay, we got Scorpio showing up here. Cancer or Pisces, we got King of Cups. Okay, so strong Pisces energy with the Hangman. So clarifying the Sun card is the Hangman, Eight of Swords, and the King of Cups. Clarity will be gained by taking time out to gain new perspective on this whole situation. And in taking time to gain new perspective, we take time to understand how to work / control our emotions, decipher head from heart. We're gaining some kind of emotional maturity when this comes along. There's going to be it's going to get chaotic, but then it's going to be like whoever's has gotten played is, after all the chaos goes down, they're going to take that time to be with their thoughts, because at this point they don't have a choice. And it's a sense of like, why am I tripping over this? Why am I so in my head about all this? Why does this actually really bother me? And then they take time to reflect and understand where they're coming from, and maybe how they might have attracted this, or what they've been putting out to receive this, something like that. For some of you that are dealing with the water sign, they are taking time out because they've been so mentally blocked, mentally enslaved, that they take time out to gain new perspective, they gain clarity, and they actually do make changes within themselves. They have this epiphany where it's like, what am I doing? So there's possible change there, so that's good. Can you please? Thank you. Clarifying the Five of Wands is the Seven of Swords reverse. So the reason why there's fighting, there's combativeness, competition, is because there's just good advice being ignored. Whether it's your intuition saying, wake the hell up, what are you still doing with this person? Or whether it's someone else's intuition, like, why are you doing this to this person? The ego gets, the ego's getting in the way here. The pride is getting in the way here. Someone is having a really hard time humbling themselves, saying sorry, doing some reflecting on what's going on. It doesn't want to be had. It doesn't. There's no budging here. So even if this person does take the time out to really reflect, that whoever did a bad thing to somebody else, as far as being emotionally available for someone else and not for you, even after they've done this and they've said sorry and maybe have humbled themselves a little bit, the person who got played is having a really hard time accepting it. Because this person has put them through so much bullshit. They have a really hard time. You guys might be able to forgive, but you can't forget. Can you please clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse? Please clarify the Seven of Swords in reverse for me. Going on with the Seven of Swords in reverse. For just a few of you, there might be someone who's gotten pregnant. And if it's outside of a relationship with somebody else within the affair, that can be very possible. That's not for all of you, it's just for a few of you. And there's going to be a really hard time working together on things. Okay. Okay, so clarifying the Seven of Swords in reverse is the Seven of Pentacles and the Five of Cups in reverse and the Moon card. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I'm getting another message here. So for some of you who involve your family or your friends and you kind of tell them what's been going on, they're probably going to tell you, leave them. Why are you still with them? Okay, and you are not going to listen to that. You are going to be like, I have put in a lot of work in this relationship. There was some disappointment. There was some discouragement. But nevertheless, I put in a lot of work. and I know that I have fruit to bear from the seeds that I have planted. My garden is not done growing, and I'm still in the process of pruning, watering, feeding, and I know I'm going to be abundant. There's going to be some illumination. There's going to be some light shed on that fact alone. For some of you, this is the ending of a cycle. Okay? It could be with you or your person or both of you that needed to happen in order to learn something new, in order to continue to grow from this. In the end, secrets are going to be revealed. You're going to have a really hard time hearing them. You're going to have a really hard time letting go of what isn't what you anticipated it to be. It's going to be hard. It's going to be really hard. There's no sugarcoating this. This is heavy. This is heavy. It's unfortunate. But even in the darkest times, there's something to learn. There's something to grow from. Okay? I do see for at least half of you, there is a very good chance that both of you can forgive, forget, learn, and move forward to create a balance again. There is that for some of you. For some of you, most of you, you're going to try. You're both going to be like, all right, well, let's just try to work this out. But I don't see it going very far. And some of you are going to realize, okay, I guess it's just time to move on. It's time to grow a new garden somewhere else. Right? There's no more fruit to gain from this harvest. There's no more. I've yielded all I could yield. Okay. All right. Let's pull an Enchanted Map Oracle card for you guys, just to kind of wrap up June. Something you guys can kind of listen back to whenever you're feeling in need of a little spiritual guidance, whenever you're feeling doubtful, whenever you're feeling tired, whenever you're feeling confused. I hope that this will be a card that can bring a little bit of clarity, a little bit of guidance for you guys, okay? Spirit, this is for Gemini, the Gemini Collective, for the month of June 2019. What is the message for the Gemini Collective for the month of June 2019? What is going on? What is the message for my sweet Gemini fam for the month of June 2019? Thank you, Spirit. Message for Gemini for June 2018. Message for Gemini for June 2018. Message for Gemini. That's two. Message for Gemini for June 2018. That's two again. It's the message for Gemini for June. Okay, that's one I'll take out. Alright. Bottom of the deck, we have Magical Map Shifter. Kind of like the Magician in the Tarot deck. Okay, 47 in the reverse. You guys got Sacred Pull, but it did come out in the reverse. Let's read what it says. Okay, it can be difficult to overcome denial when there's a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped, wearing a false mask of victimhood. The benefit of embracing denial in the victim's mask is that you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the stillness of the sacred pool keeps you in denial. Doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. Such vain efforts lead to a tedious, boring existence. Take the risk and shine your beautiful light into the world. Look in the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Remember that you have a responsibility not just to yourself, but the divine spark within you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Accept the discomfort of seeing with clear eyes, and you'll soon find that the wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life. Take the leap of faith. Alright, Gemini, I love you guys so, so much. Thanks again for joining me here on Lucid Sue Tarot. If you guys like the video, please give me a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe. Other than that, I love you guys. You got this. Just know that there's always something to learn. There's always some knowledge to be gained here that we can use in our near and far future. Okay? So that, again, we don't make the same mistake twice. Okay? Then don't stay in denial. Change what needs to be fixed so that you can get your spark back, Gemini. You deserve it. Alright guys, I'll be seeing you guys in July. Lots of love, lots of light, and namaste.